Okay. Okay, so this is part two. So the question was, Michael, how do you make money on Substack?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, as I'm not making a huge amount of money, I don't know that I'm the best person to ask, but basically, you have to treat it like a business. So that's the first thing. You have to do your marketing properly, and give something to know what the problem is that you're solving and give people the answer to that problem. And I've got a big question mark over whether I'm doing that at the moment. I think probably not, because my tendency is to come up with a great idea that I love and forget that I have to actually ask people if they want it. But anyway,
Yeah.
we'll see. It's early days yet because I've only just announced about this aging with gratitude experiment. It doesn't start until next week, so we'll find out how well that works. But uh, the everything that I've read is about being consistent and being in it for the long haul. And that's true of any online business. It's like some people, I guess, do sometimes make money very quickly or get a lot of subscribers very quickly, but others not necessarily. And some people have been on it for years and years and years and have very few subscribers and maybe don't make any money at all. And some people don't want to make money. So it's a different kind of hanging out space, I'd say, to any other one that I've been on. And perhaps that's because it was created by writers for writers in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the
I
emphasis
find it very friendly, like very supportive. Yeah.
incredibly supportive and friendly, and there's a definite feel of we're all in this together. Let's make it work for everybody,
Mhm.
in whatever way that is. Um,
And
so
no advertising, which I like too.
no advertising, exactly.
Yeah.
So I uh, don't know that I've got loads more to say about this, but you might, Michael.
Well, yeah, the reason I guess the reason I like it is that it's a platform that caters to like text posts where you can just write stuff and post it. You can do audio, like sort of a podcast episodes. So it allows you to do that right from, you don't have to go to any other sort of software. You can do video and you can do live video as well. Um, so you don't have to go like to Facebook Live or YouTube or, and and of course you can post links to other, Substack makes that really easy to share your work to other platforms like Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn. So
Yeah,
I tend to use Substack as my main social media now for everything,
yeah,
and then just share what I create there to the other my other social media that I still have. But I spend much less time on Facebook now,
me
which
too.
is just kind of a big relief, I don't have to look at stuff that has no it's not relative to me at all.
Yeah.
Um, and
But I think,
yeah,
actually, when I hear you talking, it's like being strategic. If you want to make money, I think you have to be strategic about it. I don't think there's any
yeah,
doubt about that. But that's the same
yeah,
with any business. So from that point of view, it's the same. But but Substack is also a place where there are loads of people who are not interested in making money. They're interested in
no, right.
writing and having their writing being seen by people in whatever
Yeah,
way that is.
yeah,
Mostly that will be articles, but it could easily be articles leading to books elsewhere or whatever. But the
yeah,
primary focus is the writing as opposed to the making of the money. And
yes,
that, I
yeah,
guess that is also refreshing because it's not always like that with online
yeah.
businesses, is it?
And I'm trying to adopt the strategy that you talked about. I was trying to find a rhythm of how often to post. And of course, I made the mistake of posting too much, and a couple of my subscribers, kind of said like, "Whoa, stop!" Like, you were filling up my mailbox. So I try to stick to like maybe like one, maybe two a week,
Mhm,
but usually one a week,
mhm.
and that seems to be fine. And then the strategy is I'll publish a kind of more of a long form article on memoir or something about memoir, and at the end of the year I'm going to just take a bunch of the best ones and then put them together as a book,
That's a great idea.
and then self-publish it next year. So
That's a
Yeah.
great idea. Well, if you
And
learn,
it motivates me to keep writing as well, which because I love writing too. So that kind of motivates me to,
brilliant.
so, have at least 50 or 52 articles to, just take a small handful of those and
Yeah.
put them together.
One anomaly that I've noticed is that you can't find your own comments. There's no way of looking at your
Um,
own history. So I've been getting around that by love hearting my own comments because you can find things that have
uh,
been love hearted.
Ah, I
And I
didn't
did
know
look it
that.
up. Asked ChatGPT, and it said there's no way of searching your kind of your activity
um, hmm.
unless
If,
maybe
if
you found another way, Michael.
Well, if you go to, I mean, the only thing I can see is, Jane, maybe you can do this. Jane, if you share your screen and show
Yeah.
your
Yeah, I
Substack
will.
site.
Uh, Hang on a minute. Right, okay, so I think I found this just before this call. So
So if
here,
you go to the little search button up in the top right over the right there, yeah.
so hang
And
on,
what come
because when I clicked on notes from this page,
uh
up come all my notes, right?
all your notes are there, yeah.
All my notes are there, and there isn't anybody else's in amongst them. It's just
No,
ones.
just their comments.
Yeah. So actually,
Yeah.
this is what I was talking about before. Hang on a minute. This is the one where I said, a realization. I keep clicking, liking,
Mm,
commenting, blah, blah, blah. Um, and that, so 14 people and 14 people liking and 6 comments. That happened within, the first few minutes of putting it up. Then
yeah.
this one here, this one is leading to my post about this. And then this one, you see 365 likes. That's
Yeah.
a lot. 94 comments.
I
Only,
think it's because you have a very conversational way of writing, and I think people really engage with that.
yeah. But I think, you know, that is one of the things that people engage with is when you are being the way you would be if you met them in a party, you know?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why it has such a nice feeling, I think. Um, anyway, what you would ask me to do is
Yeah, so so what are these? Are these all your posts?
these are
Do you
all
rec
my posts. They're my posts.
Yeah, so that search yeah, that shows all your posts that you've posted. Yeah.
Yeah, until June, from June.
Right, okay. Maybe it only goes back a ways,
So
yeah.
what was your question, Rachel, about
No, I was looking for I made a small recording as a comment on someone's post, and I wanted to go back and find it because I don't think they listened
Uh
to it. And I thought, oh, I'm going to use it in a different way. And then I realized you can't find your comments.
a
So I
comment,
could
no.
find posts that I've made, but I couldn't find comments that I've made.
Hmm.
And because at the moment, mostly I'm commenting. And then I'd had this idea that I would collate my comments to create, like, I've been commenting on a lot of posts about people in Gaza. So I thought I would collate my
Hmm.
comments and create a small book called Prayers for Gaza that I might use as a fundraising thing. And then I thought, oh, hang on a minute, I can't find my comments. So then
right,
I got round that by love hearting my own comment so that then I would get a notification so that then I could find it.
right.
Hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and that means you've got your notifications set up to
Yeah.
get an email saying that you've done that. Okay,
Yeah, so I don't get an email actually. I just get it just pops up as a notification on the Substack app.
right,
Uh,
right,
and
right, right, right.
then I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Rachel, you probably have already looked this up, but um, so like Gemini's AI says to find your Substack comments, tap your profile picture in the app to go to your profile page, then select the Activity tab, and then the Notes section to see your activity, including comments you've left on other posts.
Oh, there we go. Because when I asked ChatGPT, it said there was no way of finding them. Right, I'm going to
Right. So,
try
and
it.
you on it says on the web, like that's it. That's if you're using the app, okay?
Oh, okay. So on the web.
On the
Oh,
web, it says on the web, you can go to the Substack Notes section to view your and others' activity, or you can manually browse comments on a specific post using your browser's Find in Page feature.
Oh,
Oh, and do you
okay.
know that that's on a Mac, it's Command F.
Right.
Um, and you can search posts that way. But on the app, you can find your comments if you're using the app.
Okay. Well,
Good to know.
I think
Yeah, interesting.
is that enough, do you think, for now? Or I mean, I don't know what happened to the others, but they've obviously had enough. I'm going to stop recording now. Is that okay? And then we can
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
if you want to. Is that all right?
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Right.
I'm really loving